Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. We're going to continue to stream a Minecraft on our stream world. As a reminder, if at any point you find yourself mildly entertained by the video, be sure to show your appreciation by hitting the like button. And if you stumble across this stream or this video by accident, you would like to know when I'm actively streaming or posting new content to my channel, I would suggest that you subscribe and set your notifications. With that being said, let's go ahead and load in on our world. While that loads in, I will get my chat room up and running if you guys so choose to partake in communication with me. Frost all roll. Yo, man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see that you are the first one in here. Alright, so we left last time working on the path from the mob spawner keep, and I don't have a clock, so I don't know what time it is, but so what we're going to do is we're going to put in some small, I'm going to plug in some small trees here, and then I think maybe plug in maybe one right there, maybe one here, and one over there, I think is the idea. That's cool. That's cool, bro. So I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do that, and I think I have everything I need here to get some shrubbery going. And then I think after that we might work on either some lighting options through there to prevent things from spawning, and then maybe continue to work on this area here. Definitely thinking a gate here. Put one more tower right here. We're talking a tower like that. And then we'll finish up with the wall headed into the ground over here. At least that's the idea. So let's go get some trees built. Now the idea here is we should be able to get it should be small tree. So let's go here, and it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They say if you plug in a piece of dirt or something, like 11 up, that prevents large trees from being grown. So we're going to test the theory. And we're going to attempt to grow a small one. And I need some bone meal. See if I have any in here. I've just been dumping stuff off in these chests in here, just to give me some room in my inventory. I'm a bit disorganized at the moment. Let's see. Okay, so no bone meal. Let's go up here and see if I got any. If I don't have any up here, I gotta go to the keep, because I know I definitely have bones over there. And I don't have any. It looks like the sun's setting, so we might be able to sleep here. Get rid of this rain. There we go. I'm not. No. I'm actually, bro. So I'm not running low on resources. I took a hiatus from streaming for like 3 weeks because I actually went and got a ton of resources of the nether quartz. So shouldn't be an issue at all. Bone. There we go. Oh, let's see. Should be right here. There we go. Bone meal. This will make three stacks. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah, I think the path is coming along just fine. Thank you for the compliment there, bro. Thank you very much. Alright, here's our test on whether this actually works. I saw it on YouTube. It says if you put a block up 11, it won't grow a big tree. It'll only grow small ones, and that's what we're looking to do here. We're looking to force grow a small one. And that is a small tree. And that is a good size small tree. But now we need to go in there and get that dirt block off the top. That's like a pretty good size small tree. But I like it. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll take out this. There we go. And that one. Because that's my normal bush there. There we go. We're liking that. And I'm really wondering if I can get like a... I'm afraid of shooting for a small one there. I just started, so we're at least got a few hours left in us. Alright, let's try this out here. I want a little tree. Alright. Hello, little tree. Grow, my friend. Well, that's nice. That is a little tree. So that's nice. So now let's grow another little one. Let's go with right. Let's try this. No, I think that's a little too close to the sand. Let's do this one first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I don't play Fortnite. My kids do. My kids play Fortnite, though. But I don't. I don't care for it. There we go. Nice little tree. Guess YouTube was right on being able to plant like small trees in here. Oh, no. I do want this one here. Alright, here we go. What? It grew me a stump only? That's crazy. Let's try that again. Much better. That was goofy. Alright, where's our next one gonna go? So far, so good. Let's see if we can throw one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Two more. This should make a small tree again. Let's save. We're doing so good. Minecraft together. Oh, right now I have like just two mods that pop in every once in a while. I really don't have like a huge chat room that requires any moderation from anybody else. I can pretty much do it right now, but I imagine one day, if that ever happens, a bunch of people in here, I might have to seriously look at signing more moderators, I guess, but for the time being right now, it's got two, and they've been with me for a few years. Alright, it's starting to get dark. I'm not sure I'm a fan of the vines. I think we should rip those out. I want this to be a pretty clean forest. We're gonna go like that. Run to our bed. Ka-chink. More active. I don't like the flowers. I think they... Three flowers, really? There we go. Let's do this. I'm gonna... just to kind of extend that down. I think that'll look a little bit better. Like, I think that'll blend a little bit easier. That way. I like these tall ones. These things look a little weird. grass kind of grow down here, and I'll throw some weeds right down here. I think that'll give some transition up the block. Hey, Basketball Madness, what's going on, friend? Oops. Hello, Piggy. Alright, let's continue planting our trees. So I'm thinking let's do one here. Oops, damn it. This one was a bigger one than anticipated, but we'll take it. That just means we'll, I need more dirt. What did I do with the dirt? Let's check here for dirt. Basketball Madness, it is a single-player survival world. Dirt. Dirt's so much easier to use for scaffolding. Highly recommended. Dirt. La la. Oh yeah, that's definitely growing in very, very beautiful. That looks nice over there too. It's coming along. Hey Kaylin, welcome to the stream. Do I play FIFA? I do not. As I have determined that soccer is not a sport. I know, hate me if you want to, but it's basically kick the can. I don't know if that's necessarily a sport. Alright, let's see what we got here. No, I don't think cycling's a sport either. It's like taking anything and saying, well, we're just going to add points and then we're going to call it a sport. And I don't think that's necessarily the case. I don't think that's necessarily fair. Is it going to get dark again? The nights and the days in Minecraft just disappear so fast. Hey, Chicken Games. What's going on, friend? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, it's a single-player survival world, sir. Appreciate the offer, though. Alright, let's see. Next tree. That's kind of a bigger one. I was thinking... Just throw down one right here. It's a race, is all it is. It's literally a race. But instead of making it a race, they call it a sport. I mean, look, I could go outside with 10 of my best friends, and we can run a race down the street. Does it make it a sport? No. We'll say, hey, we just engaged in a sport. We call it running. It's an activity. Activity. There we go. It is not raining here. No. So far, so good. We're doing good here. Alright, give me a nice tree. That's not too bad. It's the weeds. The vinage, not necessary. This tree is ridiculously tall, though. Both of these trees are like ridiculously tall. These are doing 3 weeks of going around France, but it's not just racing. You have to be a team player. There's climbers up the hills, sprinters, as well as for the finish. There's a difference between going out with friends and doing a 3-week sport. Yeah, I think it's still an activity. I'm gonna go cycling. Just my opinion, though. I mean, my opinion does not garner world domination, so no fret there, McConnor. You don't have to worry about, oh, that's a little bit too big. That didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. It's not supposed to happen. Let's do this. I'm curious. Let's go for an 8. Somebody does like an 11, but I'm saying let's do an 8. Let's see if I can't grow something smaller. There's a small tree. Try that. Small tree, please. Oh, not. There we go. And we'll do one more right here. Grow, my little friend. Grow. There we go. Acceptable. Let's go look at it. Let's see what we got going on. From a different view. Das beach is beautiful, yeah. The forest is looking nice, I guess. Hey, Oren, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Oren thinks riding a bike is called a sport. There's that gap kind of like right in there, but I think for the time being, I think we're okay. Maybe I'll try and grow one in there, in that little gap, and hope that it's like a medium-sized tree. Let's head over there and see if we can't fill that gap with something appropriate. I mean, from here it looks nice. This looks like a pretty good direction. Alright, let's go clean it up a bit. Shoot. What you got, McConnor? This is where the hole is, right here. No, right here. So let's throw a tree there. And we'll save just in case whatever grows we don't like. I guess that'll work. It is what it is. Alright. What we got here? you be able to cycle 200 kilometers over 21 days straight with no breaks? No, but that doesn't still make it a sport just because I can't do it. Can you cross all the toes on your feet without using your fingers? Just because I can and you can't doesn't make it a sport. You just got to think of it in terms of, we'll just call it foot toe crossing sport. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily make it a sport. Alright, it's coming along. Sure. A sport is something that's made up that's clearly not an activity. For example, just going to go ride a bike. Anything related to just riding a bike does not necessarily make it a sport. Just like running, or you're going to race and call it a sport. You're going to run against somebody else and say, hey, I just engaged in a sport because I beat that guy running down the street. No, that's not a sport. Sport is something where it's complex. It's got rules. It's something that's requires equipment and teams and for example, nobody says, hey, I'm going to go outside and by myself I'm just going to go hit a ball. Now if somebody just says hitting a ball is a sport, it's not. You start putting in the aspect of rules, like, you got to hit a ball, and then you got to basically do this, and then you got to run over there, and then there's rules. It's an activity that's made up, not something that's just people could just go outside and do. You see what I'm saying? I can't go outside and play baseball because I need 20 other people to do it. I could go outside and play the Tour de France if I wanted to, by myself. If I was fit enough, I could just do it by myself without a team. People do teams because that increases the odds of being able to win the sport. Just dumb. It's like people will say, hey, I can go out and kick a hacky sack. Hey, we could call it a sport. Why would we call it a sport? Oh, because I can hack the sack longer than you. This doesn't make it a sport. It's just ridiculous. Everybody wants to make everything a sport. Hey, I can fart more than you. Let's make that a sport. The best flatulence guy or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense, man. By your definition, I can make anything a sport. And that's bull crap. Because not everything's a sport. And I think you would agree, not everything is a sport. So where do you draw the line? Hey, Wise Dirt, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, friend. I think this is coming along. You get on a bike and you pedal. I think I understand cycling just fine. Just because you want to say, ooh, there's aerodynamics involved in it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so there's aerodynamics involved in running too. Again. It's just literally a race. A race is not a sport. I don't think NASCAR is a sport. It's just literally a race. Basketball is a sport. Baseball's a sport. Soccer. Soccer is kick the can. That's all soccer is. So it's on the edge of whether or not I consider that to be a sport. It's like, hey, check it out. I can kick the can. You know, let's just change the can into a ball and call it a sport. Right? Yeah, I understand a lot of people watch it. I get it. They say it's the world's sport. It's because the world is impoverished and all they can do is play kick the can. They're good at playing kick the can. They have nothing else better to do. I know. I'm ignorant. I got a guy at work that we get into the argument I wouldn't say argument. We get into a debate all the time about soccer being a sport. It frustrates him to no end. He even concedes to my coworkers. He's like, "Don't get in a debate with Jameson. He's good at arguing." Alright, let's see. We need to go look at this from the castle and make sure that our forest looks decidedly better. Is darts a sport? Yeah, that's a borderline sport / activity, I think. I mean, somebody had to come up with the invention of a dart. Do you see what I'm saying? Nobody came up with the idea of a ball. Balls were just around. But you had to actually invent a board. You had to actually invent a missile item to throw, a scoring system. I think darts fall under sport. I'm gonna say yes on darts being a sport. You get teams put together and coordinate to score the highest points. It's not a race. You take your time. It takes skill. Yeah, I would say that darts falls under. That's right. You can go play darts. Doesn't mean that you have the skill to master it. See, so by the same criteria that McConnell comes up with to justify his sport, his cycling to be a sport, if you use the same criteria against darts is a sport. Farting is a sport. Every criteria that McConnell comes up with, you can say that anything is a sport. But then when you try and tell him that, hey, darts can be a sport, then he's like, no, darts can't be a sport. So it's a mute issue. Mute issue. I think that deals with our. I think we're good with the path. Let's take a walk on it, and we're gonna have to work in some lighting options. I think to prevent stuff from spawning down here. So it looks pretty cozy in here. Pretty peaceful. And comes up here. Voila! Looks nice. So now we definitely have to do something to prevent bad guys from spawning. So let's go drop off some stuff and let's see if we can come up with some lighting options. We might be able to do some tree lanterns, maybe a gas lamppost. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Alright, we got some oak fencing. got some more. We got some spruce. We'll take that. We got some metallic. Take that. We'll take these and these. And I think we'll take those. And let's go mess around and see about some lights. Yeah, but a bike in and of itself is not enough to constitute sports. For example, darts required somebody to invent a dart, not to ride. You can't throw a dart with a friend, so you had to have something else invented with it besides a bike. So they invented a board, and then you had to invent a whole game structure to go around the board and a point system. And there's multiple types of games you can play with darts. And riding a bike is literally just riding a bike. It's just crazy. Which means, like, I could go outside and bang some drums and say it's a sport, because I could just go bang some drums, just like I could go ride a bike. It's a sport. It's just, I mean, alright, so we're thinking, let's look at some options here. So we can do an option of maybe hanging, can I hang? What do I want to do? So that's like a stick. I don't want a typical light source that everybody else does. I want to come up with something a little bit better. Maybe we can hide the light source in the weeds here. So what I'm thinking is something like, what if we do this? And we basically just grab like some random behind a tree. We throw down that, and we go like that, and I need to go get that bone meal so we can hide that again. Oops. Definitely gonna run out of bone meal here. They didn't invent anything past the bike when it comes to cycling. Ride a bike. We're going to ride a bike from here to here. Call it a sport. There's nothing else invented with it there, McConnon. There's nothing else invented with it. Cricket is a sport, yes. Cricket is a sport. So if we do that, that'll give us some light. The bush, I put some down here, has some light. So if we can just kind of hide there's one right there by the bush already. What about Ooh. That's right. So far, so good. Like all this lighting up, like nobody would know. And hopefully it'll keep it lit up enough that nothing will spawn in here. Doing good. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's go get some more bone meal. They had to invent the dart. They had to invent a dartboard. They had to invent different scoring systems. There's no score in cycling. It's whoever finishes the finish line. There's no skill involved with it. It's who can ever pedal faster. You just have to condition your body for it. It's not skill. Well, if you're easily persuaded to believe that there's skill involved in riding a bicycle, then there's nothing else I can say that's even going to change your mind. Alright, what am I going to do here? Let's... No! No! There we go. Alright, I should probably throw another one in here. It's looking lovely. I think it's pretty safe so far. At least it looks like it's pretty safe in here. It's pretty well lit up. This one's missing one. I'll have to do something here. Let's do this. Let's take... There we go. I think we're coming up with a pretty good idea. We just need to do it on the other side there. And that should ensure my safety running through the woods here. We might need to do it over here as well, but I know how to ride a bike, and there's nothing sporty about it. It's not a sport. You can make up every little thing about, oh well, there's drifting and you can use your other teammates to block somebody else, and that'll get you up there. It's not a sport, man. Have I watched the Tour de France? Yes, I have. Do I know what it all entails? Yes, I do. Still doesn't make it a sport. The same criteria you come up with to justify cycling as a sport is the same criteria I can come up with to say that farting is a sport. It's just the way it is. Alright, so I think our path, other than putting in some more lights, let's make some more fences here. Just to add some more lightage. I think we might... Let's see. I need to be careful because I did let it get pretty dark out here. Yeah, can't see that one. We got that one taken care of. We got that one taken care of. What we got here? Oh. Oh, there we go. Oop, there it is. Oop. think McConnen's like flipping out over there. Like he's off to kill himself or something, I don't know. He's besides himself. He's like, how can this guy say that? That's a... How? How? No! It's impossible. Incorrigible. So lovely. Very, very good. See, that'll all be lit up. Nobody will know the wiser. This one's a little tricky. If we went like this. That should be better. It's a single player survival world, friend. Sorry. Alright. Oops. I need more fence posts. Total bummer. Total bummer. So I think that's gonna solve one, two. I need to put two back. So let's go get two leaf things. Otherwise, I think I have each one of these trees lit up. So now I gotta figure out something with the bridge here, because I can't just have torches laying on my bridge like that. Let's frankly unacceptable. There we go. So my beautiful forest is now lit up, and hopefully nothing will spawn. So to test the theory, we'll stay over here, we'll let it get dark, and then we'll venture forward to investigate. See how successful my lighting plan is. A glowstone in the water near the bridge. That might work. I just don't want to be able to see it from, say, over there. I don't want to be able to see it under the... The whole idea is to have it so that I don't see the lighting. Unless, of course, I make like a light post or something. Which is an option that we can probably look at. Just doing some type of a light post. Get dark. It's getting dark. I gotta be careful nothing comes around the corner. Nothing comes around the corner. Why is this not lit up? I guess it is. We definitely need to do something with these. Some type of a light hanging, I think. But, let's see. Is it dark enough for things to spawn? Yes. Alright, let's go venture. Venture forth. Oh, you know what? I like. We may have to... Are you kidding me? Just that blends in a little bit better. Should get me sword out. Oh, I hear the... Okay, so the Simone groaning. Jeez, this is why we saved right beforehand. He came from somewhere. I don't know where he came from. Came from like right there, I think. So he creeped from like here somewhere. Maybe he was in the water. I don't know, but this is kind of dark here. Not sure how I'm going to fix that. The beach is still dangerous, but for the most part, I think this is a success up here. Like I said, obviously the beach is... I don't understand where... Right here, I think something... I wish I could figure out... Like, wouldn't that be nice? Ka-chink. What about... You can't put... Won't let you put a torch on top. Well, I don't know if it won't let me put a torch on top of it. It won't let me put a redstone torch on top of it, let's say that. And it will not let me put a normal torch on it. That would look kind of cool. It'd be like a tiki torch, I guess. Battery dead. There we go. Mucho better. What if we went with... Whoops. Just dropping shit everywhere. Hey, Roja. What's going on, friend? It's technically not right. The idea is there. I don't know. This needs to be over. I think it needs to be here. Definitely just don't feel that's right. Like for a light or a lamp or something. Why does that look wrong? Definitely something needs to be done here. And maybe it's just my choice of wood. There was a suggestion of something with water. Hey, piggy piggy. There is an option to do glowstone in here that probably won't be seen. Like if I threw one right there. Let's go dump this stuff off. I have to think about this. So yeah, I think for the most part the path is done. I think we're good. The bridge is we're gonna have to do something with the bridge though. I think for the most part the path is pretty safe. The beach is not though. The beach is not safe. Let's go get some more food. I think we'll start working on the next section. Let's go look at it from the throne room balcony. Looks good. You can see the path kind of wind through there. It's kind of enchanting, actually. And then it just kind of peters down into a nothing burger over there, which is also just fine. There's a wall over there, and I think we're doing good. So now what to do, what to do, what to do. I'm thinking of like running it and making a gate like right here. Kind of like this, but a little less obvious. Just something that can take me out that way. Or we work on something here. There's a lot to ponder. It's looking pretty balls ass deep, kick ass. Maybe I'll go check it out over there from that mountainside. I'm gonna let it get dark again. Part of me says I should go caving again. Part of me says I should go over there and finish up the land bridge gate, which is started over there. There's just so much work to be done. I had a bed out here. I don't have one here anymore. Must have cleaned up a lot. The Enchanted Forest. Alright, let me hop in my boat. Where were we at? there's a boat outside this gate over here. Oh, I thought I was going to make it, and I didn't. It's becoming enchanting. I do still have a tower that has to come down right here, so I technically almost cannot even build the extension to the wall without knowing where that other tower, that last tower, is going to sit. But I could, from this tower, run a bridge wall over to here and then kick it off that direction. It would be unexpected. It's a pretty massive tree. That's a pretty cool atoll out there too. That's pretty awesome. Kind of lucked out with the location of my build. There's a woodland mansion literally just that direction. Like, just amazing. It's all slowly coming together. And the other part of me says I should probably be working on so you could just barely make out the gatehouse there on the left. There's a land bridge that basically just runs this whole. I'm debating on mowing down these, whatever this is. And putting a path in. Yep. I want to think about what I'm going to do. I might go play another game. I don't know. So they go in the episode here, folks. I appreciate you coming in. Keep me company as I play some Minecraft. As a reminder on your way out, if you have enjoyed the content of the video, be sure to show your appreciation and love by hitting the like button. Additionally, if you stumbled across my video or this stream by accident, you would like to keep track of when I'm actually posting videos or streaming live, I would suggest that you subscribe and set your notifications. With that being said, this is Outcast with Outcast Gaming. You guys have yourself a good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending upon where you're in the world. And remember, not every activity is a sport, but every sport is an activity. Peace out.